6 different belly fat types. And how to get them flat. Take a look at this. And this. Have you seen anybody with this? Yay, you may have seen people with different belly shapes and sizes that are unsightly. Some of them may be related to diet, childbearing or lifestyle. No matter the type, they can be worked on to get that flat shape you desire. However, they may require different approaches. Therefore, it is important you know the type of belly fat you have so as to apply specific approach when working on it. Before we proceed, give this video a thumbs up and push the subscribe button. Please watch to the end. Many people dream of having a flat belly. To achieve this, some follow a strict dietary pattern. Others spend quality time daily at the gym. Unfortunately, there are some people who never achieve their goal despite the input. Why? Applying a right approach to the wrong belly fat type and vice versa. We will now let you see the 6 different belly fat types and how to work on them. Number 1. Bloated and distended belly. Bloating, feeling full, distension and a temporary increase in abdominal girth are indications of digestive disorders. Although they are not related to belly fat, but they may eventually lead to it. They are caused by excess gas production and sluggish movement of the intestinal muscles. Bloating and distension often follow cyclic patterns. Most intense after meals, especially if the gap between meals is high, less intense when lying down and improve overnight. In this case, you do not need excessive exercise. Just follow a balanced diet with foods and fruits that enhances digestion. Identify and eliminate specific foods like dairy, gluten or beverages that might be causing or aggravating the problem. Drink plenty of water and consume healthy probiotics to encourage growth and function of the intestinal flora. Number 2. Punctured tire belly fat. This type of belly fat occurs mainly due to a prolonged sedentary lifestyle and unbalanced diet. You know you have a punctured tire belly fat if the bulge dips around the belly button, like a sagging tire. There is a pronounced fat which bulges around the waist. A punctured tire belly points to wrong eating habits and lifestyle. To get rid of it, you must say an emphatic no to processed and fried foods, sugar, alcohol, and sodas. Also keep a tab on food portions. Include regular moderate intensity exercise as part of your daily routine. Switch to a weight-controlled diet consisting of whole grains like wheat, oats, and brown rice, healthy fats which are polyunsaturated fats, and medium-chain saturated fats found in fish, vegetable oil, avocado and some nuts, lean proteins like whole eggs, seafood, and white meat, essential minerals and vitamins and dietary supplements. Remember, results can be slow, unsteady and sometimes erratic. There might be periods with no visible impact on weight or girth and some periods where there are just minimal changes. Do not get discouraged, stick to your plan nevertheless. Number 3. Postpartum belly. This type of belly is seen in childbearing ladies. It usually follows pregnancy-related changes. Over the course of pregnancy, your abdominal muscles and tissues stretch to accommodate your growing baby. Unfortunately, they don't just snap back into shape a few weeks after you give birth. It can take months to recover, or not at all, and you may need some guidance. Most women will naturally commence abdominal exercise, sit-ups and crunches. Traditional sit-ups and crunches do target the rectus abdominis. But after pregnancy, the connective tissue between these bands of muscle is stretched out, causing each side to pull apart and no longer support your core. Doing regular crunches tends to make the muscles tighter, pushing them further apart and stretching the connective tissue even more so that it grows thinner and weaker. All you will need is an abdominal rehab and pelvic exercises. Number 4. Low belly fat. If you are otherwise lean but notice your pants are getting tighter, it is a sign of a gradual increase in girth. Low belly fat is probably what you have. The soft stomach in the lower abdomen is usually associated with a sedentary lifestyle and minor digestive issues. Although this is not a grave cause for concern, it's best to keep it checked as quickly as possible. We advise you eat fibrous veggies and fruits. Avoid overly processed food like refined flour, sugar, and sugary drinks. Do regular moderate-intensity exercises. Good news is, results show up very quickly. Often within a few days, or at most a few weeks. Number 5. Subcutaneous fat. This type of fats accumulate below the skin all over the body, but more pronounced around the waist, thighs, and hips. This fat is visible to the eye, changes our body shape, and is an eyesore. As a result, we all want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. However, from a health risks perspective, subcutaneous fat is relatively harmless. Getting rid of them is just to enable us fall back to our desired shape. You can always put in some hours of aerobic exercise to tone your body. 6. Visceral abdominal fat. This is the invisible kind of fat that can be quite dangerous. Visceral abdominal fat (VAF) occupies the spaces between your abdominal organs. VAF has been linked to impairment of glucose and lipid metabolism, leading to glucose intolerance, elevation of lipid levels, hypertension, insulin resistance, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. Aging, excessive intake of sucrose, sex hormones, and lack of physical exercise favor accumulation of visceral fat. If your shirts are getting tighter around the upper abdomen or you have shortness of breath while climbing stairs, you may have started accumulating visceral fat. To check this, you must stop skipping meals, quit junk food, eat a balanced nutritious diet, have smaller portions, avoid emotional eating. Limit caffeine and alcohol intake, avoid smoking, do moderate intensity exercise, and very importantly, practice deep breathing and meditation. Patience and persistence is often the key, as progress is usually slow but steady. Did you enjoy this video? Which type of belly fat have you been fighting? Leave your comments below so we can serve you better. Like always, MC Care truly cares.